Welcome to the Jeff Crilley Show. And now, here's Jeff Crilley.
Welcome back to the Jeff Crilley Show every Saturday morning at 11 here on 1190 AM. It's a beautiful day. It's hot, probably the last week this summer, just ahead of triple-digit temperatures. We've got a jam-packed show today. Glad you joined us. Everything from what's going on with newspapers and the newspaper business, what will go on as the newspaper business tries to find its way, how to become the next Mark Zuckerberg. We've got an entrepreneurial expert who's going to share the secrets to starting your own business, and the creepy crawlies in your mattress. You don't want to miss that. But starting off our segment, Kathy King. She is with loansforleaders.com. North Texas's housing market is just sizzling right now, but for many families, it still appears to be out of reach, that dream of home ownership. But you have a program called Loans for Leaders, and Kathy King, she's the CEO of King Financial Group in Highland Village. That's in Denton County. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate it.
Okay, tell us about Loans for Leaders.
Well, Loans for Leaders is a program that was developed with the idea of trying to give back to our community. And it started through actually my father, who invited me to the Marine Corps League, and thinking about veterans and a way to give back to veterans and how we could help. With being in the mortgage business for so many years, we have been watching the market and the shift in the market with doing VA loans for veterans, and how with the market being a seller's market and the sellers being able to sell houses very easily, there's been a shift in the market where closing costs have not been easily given to a buyer during this market. So what we've done is we have tried to come up with solutions to enable a purchaser that's a VA borrower the ability to get closing costs and to relieve them from the stress of having to come up with so much cash for closing. So what we've done is we've asked our community and real estate settlement providers to if they could help in that process. And so we have gotten vendors involved in the process of giving back to help with that solution.
And it's not just military, right? Who qualifies?
Well, what we did is we wanted to open up our vision a little bit wider and say, well, it's not just veterans, active or inactive, but who else are, community leaders? There's so many. I mean, there really is so many leaders in our community. We can list a laundry full. But what we did with the program is we have had 6 different categories here that are eligible. And eligibility is simply by being one of these people. There's no other eligibility criteria required. So what we have is we have healthcare providers, veterans, teachers, we have police and firefighters. And so we are, and then we've also added a category here, small business owners with 25 employees or less. And because they're always left out, and the small business owner is really the backbone of our community. They employ a lot of people in our communities.
We were visiting before the show, and you talked about philanthropy being something that's always been near and dear to your heart. You've been an entrepreneur now since starting at the age of?
26.
Really?
26 is when I opened King Financial, yeah. March of 1992.
Wow. And that was what kind of real estate market was that back in 92?
Wow. In 1992, it was a good market. Interest rates were a lot higher. But, in 1992, I was really involved in first-time homebuyer programs and really feeding the community and helping with teaching and really encouraging the idea of one-on-one relationships and the importance of building relationships and bringing people in and educating. And that was really, really important to me.
So I know that philanthropy is one of your core principles. Do you believe that is one of the secrets to your success? Because there have been plenty of mortgage companies that have gone bust during these last couple decades. How important is philanthropy?
It's my utmost priority. It has always been and will always be. I believe that referral-based business, philanthropy, giving back and helping others help grow in business and personally in their lives is our key to success. And I say that because I think that without that, I don't have any joy personally in my life. And I believe in building our business that way and employing people that have the same ideas and philosophies in their lives.
Where did that giving back spirit come from? Is that mom, dad? Where'd that come from?
When I was younger, funny enough, my mom actually took me to psychologists and said, I'm worried about my daughter. She gives to a fault. And so I think I was born that way. It was a gift, I think, that came from God. Actually,
wow,
yeah,
that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. And do you attract employees that feel the same way?
I do. I think we have, and I think I'm honored to say that one of the people that helped build our business, Tina, is amazing. She has the same philosophy. Carrie, Tom, Sharon, Alex. I think that we, Peter, we have an amazing team of people that believe in doing the right thing, morals, values, integrity, and that's the culture of our company. And without that, we have nothing. And that's what we've been built on, and we believe in. And we've stayed rather small for that reason, so we can stay focused on the culture and the reason and our belief system and what we do, because we choose to build relationships. That's what it's about for us, not money.
Our guest again, Kathy King. She's with the King Financial Group. That's in Highland Village, not Highland Park Village. Do you ever get that mistake? Do people sometimes drive to Highland Park Village and say, "Where are you?"
Only when we've wanted to go to a restaurant.
And Highland Village is really growing, is it not?
Oh, it's fantastic. Our market is just amazing out there. Flower Mound, Highland Village area is just booming. I mean, we have a tremendous amount of sales. The market is incredible. Our business is just amazing. So we were very fortunate to have moved out there. We were always a Dallas-based, Addison-based lender. And about 10 years ago, we had adopted our nephews, and we moved out to Flower Mound because we had too many children at that point, and we needed to be closer, and it was the best thing that ever happened to us. It's a fantastic market.
I know we just came off of a week in which everybody's watching Greece and everybody's watching the meltdown in China. Did you see any kind of panic buying this week? Anybody saying, "Let's lock in, let's do this because I don't know what's happening to the market"?
No, I mean, we didn't see a panic in that. Obviously, the markets are volatile. Right now they're moving a little bit. There is uncertainty, obviously, because of what's going on in other countries. But this is common. We haven't seen an increase in interest rates from the Fed yet. They haven't hiked interest rates. The market's always going to adjust the bond market based on, what's going on, obviously, out there. But, so we just always encourage anybody that's in the market or buying a home to really stay in contact with your loan originator and let them encourage you and tell you what they feel needs to happen with your interest rate. Don't necessarily rely on the news or information because your loan originator is going to keep you informed of what's happening.
And if you're a police or firefighter or healthcare worker, small business owner, a member of the military, the Loans for Leaders could be the answer. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the process is no different. The Loans for Leaders program was designed for you as a consumer to control the program yourself. You get choices. You choose whether you want to use any of the vendors in the program. You choose whether what you want to use, what you don't want to use, the service providers you want to use. You control it. We don't control it. So that's the benefit to the program. It's all about you. It's not about us.
What's been the reaction to the program so far?
It's been very positive. We just rolled it out, and so we really haven't even marketed it very much yet, and we have done a tremendous amount of business on it already because it's all about giving back. It's all about giving, and it's all about value, bringing value to our clients and saying thank you for your service. And it was designed for the purpose of saying thank you for your service, and that is really the bottom line. There's really nothing more to it. It's saying thank you so much for helping our community, for helping our country, for helping our children, for giving back to growing our communities. And that's the purpose of the program.
That's really cool, Kathy. And I know this is not the only effort that you support. You're involved in your community in many different ways. What are some of the other nonprofits that you're passionate about?
My biggest passion right now is the Marine Corps League of Denton County. The biggest passion and purpose there in the program was designed around learning about the number 22 kill program. And that is about the fact that we're losing 22 veterans a day to suicide. When I learned about that program, that is really where this started for me. It was, how can I help? What can I do? How can I give back? When you hear those numbers, 22 veterans a day to PTSD, those numbers are staggering to me and they're unacceptable. It's so sad and it's such a loss. So I got involved in the Marine Corps League in Denton County. I'm an associate member now. I'm a corporate sponsor of the league, and I spend a lot of time helping the team there and all these wonderful men and women that are still serving our country here at home with outreach and trying to reach these veterans and the Marines and any Corps and outreach and try to bring these people in that are hurting and struggling and bring them into this family and say, you're important, we love you, how can we help?
Wow.
And that's where this program started.
Kathy, I just got chills. I don't know if you can, obviously you can't see this at home, but Kathy's eyes are tearing up, and you're just a very cool person.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Kathy King, again, my guest, loansforleaders.com, and then what is your website?
So you can go to www.loansforleaders.com for that program, or our main website, which is almost identical, is www.kingfg.com. So we can take care of you at either place. It doesn't matter which website you go to. You can still use either programs. So we appreciate you, and thank you, Jeff, for your time.
Thank you. Kathy King. Kathy King, the queen of real estate in Denton County. Thank you very much. When we come back, don't let the bed bugs bite. It's not just an expression. Those creepy crawlies that may be living in your mattresses, what can you do about it? Next on The Jeff Crilley Show.